Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a Q1 No Pan Left Behind update. I come to you with foundation, concealer, powder, and brows already on, and I figured to do this get it ready with me style. I'm going to use a palette that I'm very close to using my No Pan Left Behind, and that is the ColourPop Garden Variety palette. So we're going to use the shades that I have left in this palette. So by the end of this video, this palette will be complete. I just love the color story for spring. How I calculate mine is I made Google Doc. I will have an overhead shot of my paper for you guys. It is gonna count for like a week of April. I thought I took a video before April, but I guess I didn't because I can't find it. The shades we are going to be using today is the shade Deserted, this gold shimmer shade. Of course, it's like shimmers heavy. We have this light purple, we have the dark purple, and we have the Super Shock shade. Oh, and we also have the Sucka For You. This will be interesting. I thought I had less to do with this eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to talk about the No Pan Left Behind challenge that I am putting myself onto. So the whole reason why I decided to do the No Pan Left Behind is to get use out of my entire eyeshadow collection, or give myself the challenge of using every eyeshadow that is in my collection. A lot of other people here on the YouTubes are also doing a No Pan Left Behind challenge, and they're picking out, it's like a monthly update for them. They are picking out shades. They're picking out palettes to focus on for the month, and I do like that idea. I kind of want to like organically use my eyeshadow palettes, which is why I'm deciding to do quarterly updates instead of monthly updates, so you can see overall where I'm at with my goal of using every eyeshadow that's in my collection. I kind of want to organically use the eyeshadows that are in my collection, and I guess I'm not really organically using my eyeshadow palettes this year. I have been tracking my eyeshadow usage for the last 2 years, the eyeshadow palettes I actually use. And I'm interested to see, with me doing this challenge, on how that affects my numbers. Because I'm telling you right now, I would not be conjoining these shadows to make a look organically. I'm trying to build up this crease, and I'm using that soft peachy shade as like the base color. Then I use that Sucka For You. It's that purple with like a glitter, like one of those satin shades they call it. And I'm blending it out with a brown. I think it looks okay. I think it does. That's kind of all that matters. And I always use my tacky base. Into the stats of my No Pan Left Behind challenge, I have like between 50 and 55 eyeshadow palettes, mind you. Now, as we stand currently, I don't have an exact count. 4 palettes came into my collection in the first quarter. We have the Natasha Denona My Dream, which is a decent sized palette. Then I had the Nomad Tokyo Narajuku palette, and that's a pretty decent sized palette. And then I had 2 Fantasy Cosmetica 9 pans, so like, you know, they're pretty simple. So 4 palettes came into my collection. I did declutter 1 palette, the e.l.f. New Classics palette. with those plain neutrals, I have them in a million other palettes and I just was never using them, unfortunately. So a friend of mine at work, you know, she wears like neutral eyeshadow, and I gave it to her, gave it to a lady at work. I really love this light, that light purple. Oh, it's so pretty. It has like an iridescence to it. So 1 decluttered, 4 new palettes. I have completed 14, which really I completed 10 of my old palettes. And, you know, of course, I no pan left behind all my new palettes. Okay, we have the gold left, Deserted. Oh, and that Super Shock shade. It's so dry. I guess I'll use it. This project does have a lot of different uses, and a lot of people are doing it this year. And I think that's amazing. You're using palettes you already own. I really like that concept. I really like that idea. I've been enjoying this project. I'm really getting the use out of my eyeshadow palettes I'd like to see. I worry though, when we get to like a lot of my bigger palettes, they're obviously gonna have more usage than a palette that only has 9 shades. But at least I have like record of realistically how often it takes me to use, like how often I naturally use something, because I've been tracking it for 2 years. Let me tell you, I do not like that Super Shock shade. That's what I'm doing on my lower lash line. I need to just take it out. I just need to take it out. It's dry and it's not doing what I want it to do. And I guess I'm gonna do a very light matte inner corner today. It's been a long time since I've done a matte. I don't set my eyeshadow primer, so I don't use these sort of shades like on a regular basis like a lot of people do.
Kind of brighten up my inner eye area. It does get a little dark.
I guess that'll do. Does that look good? I hope so, because I did it already. And again, I'm gonna do quarterly updates. I feel like I'm not that exciting to do monthly updates. And I'm not rolling palettes in, rolling palettes out. That's just not how I'm handling this project. What like liner color should I do? Should I do yellow to kind of pull in that gold shade? ColourPop Garden Variety is now going to be a no pan left behind. I'm going to do my liner, mascara, the rest of my face, and I'll be back at the end. This is the finished, all the finished look. I just wanted to let you know that I do 1 line for 1 use, and if I use it again, it'll be a full X, and anything after 2 uses is whatever. So you are gonna see some X's and you're gonna see some single slashes. I am using different colored markers based on each month, but here is the look in better lighting. When I start to film, it's dark outside. It's not dark outside when I'm done. But this is the overall look. I like the look. I wouldn't have done it organically, but this is the finished look. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Let me know how I can make these updates better for you. Like, comment, subscribe for more content, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye!